team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. The return brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Powering through. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Cole. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Off the play fake on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. The tight end has got it, and we're able to get him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And there's the handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your play.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch it.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. They'll try the outside play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off target and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Cole. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Aggies.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, and he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They get nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He cannot escape, and down he goes.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18, and he away by this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball now. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Cole. Caught quickly. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on 3rd downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
Pitches to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Cole. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Sun Devils are on the move here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll run it here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Cole. The pressure is coming. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Sun Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fighting him off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This drive has now reached the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Now the important point after it's out. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you... It's a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And now comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He'll hand it off. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Cole. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And now the handoff. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. A chance to get right back in this football game. It's first down and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The linebacker shifting around now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down and distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on second down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Here comes a handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So looks like they'll bring the field goal leader onto the field. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Cole. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the coach is kind of expected to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.